everyone, it's Joset van de Burgt here, filling in for Els on Technique Friday with Els. Today I'll be showing you a birthday pop-up card that was created by our design team coordinator Francis Birne. This is the card. And for this card I used the Elizabeth Craft Designs General Pop-Up set. It's a really fun set. It includes 8 different kind of pop-ups and they all have a different cut. So they create small little pop-ups or pop-ups with 3 different pop-ups. For this card I'll be using the second largest one. I also use a combination of dies from my celebration collection that I will show you later. First I'm going to cut the actual pop-up. So I started off with a piece of patterned paper. It's from the ModaScrap Back to School collection, and I cut this piece 5 by 10 and then I scored it in the middle. Now I'm going to take my pop-up die and place it on the score line right in the middle, and you can see those knobs here, so you just line them up with the score line. And I've got a piece of low-tech tape that I use to keep it in place. I run it through my machine. So here we go. And we take off the die. Next thing I do, I fold it and I just work those little pop-ups. And when you open it, it's really easy. The pop-up will just come naturally. So you've got your pop-up now here. And then I'm going to, because the back is open, so I'm covering this up with another piece of cardstock, which is 5 1/4 by 10 1/4. And I'm using a teal. And I also made a score line in the middle. And I'm going to adhere this. So I start off with putting a couple pieces of the Elizabeth Craft Designs double-sided adhesive tape just down the bottom part of the pop-up. So just make sure that you just place it, put the adhesive just down the bottom part here and don't have anything sticking out. So now I'm going to adhere this right on the score line, and that when I fold it you see that it's right in the middle, and then I can adhere the rest. So I've got one part is now covered, and then I can do the other side of the card. Same thing, I really want to make sure that the bottom part is stuck on there well. So never put adhesive on your cardstock here, but always put adhesive on the part where you have your pop-up. And the fun thing about these pop-ups, you can really turn any kind of image that you have into a pop-up card. And you can pick the pop-ups, the height that you want to fit your image. So in this case I'm using the candles. And then, so here's your base card. Now we're going to decorate the card with the candles. So the candle die set includes 1 solid candle and 5 different overlays. So I cut 10 solid candles from white soft finish cardstock, and then 10 different overlays, just a combination of designs, and I used the teal color, light blue and red. And I cut these with double-sided adhesive already on the back. So when I want to adhere it on my solid candle, it's a whole lot easier than to use glue. So it turns into a sticker. I just peel it off. And then I place it, kind of pinch my fingers like that. And then I adhere the overlay onto the solid part. And I do that with all the candles. And sometimes when you die cut, it's always, like here I already peeled out all the small parts. Sometimes they come out naturally, sometimes you have to use a little tweezer to peel them out. So I'm just going to place all these. So now I've got all my candles ready, and then I'm going to decorate the inside. So I'm going to put my candles on the pop-up, and on this little first small pop-up I'm going to put 2 candles. So I just take a small piece of the adhesive, put it on the bottom part of the candle, on the back of the candle, and then I'm adhering this to the top. Just want to show you, so kind of in a little bit of an angle. So that's one. And so the other one, and on the bottom pop-up I'm using 4 candles, and then the other 4 I'm using for the front of the card. Let me see. So now I've got my candles popping up, and I would like to decorate the card a little bit more. So I got 2 pieces of this fun paper from the Back to School collection as well. And this piece, the 2 pieces are 2 1/4 by 5. And I adhere them to the top and bottom of the card. Just going to line it up and adhere to the bottom. And this piece down the bottom. So I think it would be fun to use this stamp, enjoy your special day, and then for the front, happy birthday. So these are the birthday sentiments, and the labels are cut from the Labels 1 die set. I put some edging on the labels with the Peacock Feather Distress ink. I'm going to let the labels pop up a bit. So I'm using some foam tape here. So this one goes down the bottom, there. And now I'm going to add the celebration flags. That is also one of my new die sets. It is a set that includes the three different sets or flags. So the stars, the rectangle ones, and the pointy ones. So I used the pointy ones here, like you see there, and then I cut 2 flags. So I cut them from the white soft finish cardstock, and then I also cut one from the teal with clear double-sided adhesive on the back already, and one from the light blue. So from the light blue one, the colored ones, I'm just going to cut the top Oh, got it, cut it here already. Just where you see, you can kind of see a score line. So just the top part here. So I'm kind of cutting off the cords. And then I'm going to adhere, because it has the adhesive already on the back. I'm going to adhere these. Oh, stuck. I'm going to adhere these to the white flags. Oh, it's sticky. So you can, so it's easy if you already have the adhesive on the back, and then you can kind of see like a white line still. It really looks like they're hanging. So I'm going to do the same with the teal one. Cut off the top part, and again you'll see that nice white little line. And these I'm going to adhere to the top of the pop-up, so at the top of the inside of the pop-up card. Just using a few pieces of the adhesive. So just like that. I'm going to cut the extra birthday candles and or birthday flags and the other part. So I think it would be fun to let the other flags pop up a little, so I'm just using a few pieces of foam tape. And this one I'm just going to adhere in a straight line and then cut off the extra ends of the card as well. And look how fun that looks. You can see it from the side as well. So now you've got your birthday pop-up cards with the candles, and you can decorate the front of the card as well. That's what I did here. I used 2 pieces of the pattern paper. The one piece is 3 inches by 5 inches for the top part, and the bottom part is 2 inches by 5 inches. And then I decorate it with the happy birthday label, happy birthday to you, and the extra candles. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to download the free project sheet, and I've also suggested a couple of videos that I think you'll enjoy as well. See you next time.